But you know, we were talking off camera about the fact that what you have in miniature really describes the infrastructure of what Brooklyn is leading toward. So why don't we walk over and you can describe to us some of the transportation methods that you have here in miniature, and why don't you just look toward Andrew here, who's trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, these are my trains. I had these as a kid growing up. I managed to save them over the years, preserve them, and when I got the garage, I decided to set them up again. And pretty much everything here is at least 50 years plus. There are a few new items, but not that many. And if you look, I have a little trolley car, and there's a plane, little helicopter. Okay. Oh, look, there's Santa Claus. You see him going around over the town?
Over the Esso station?
There you go.
Right? It's not Esso anymore.
No, it isn't Esso. That's you took notice of that.
It's Exxon,
yeah, there's
right?
a lot of old signs here. Companies that have since either gone out of business or changed their name, one or the other. And as far as Brooklyn goes, I mean, Brooklyn had trolley cars at one point, and we may very well have them again.
Right.
Transportation.
Okay, well, let's talk about the fact that transportation in Brooklyn, whether it's bus, subway, plane, waterways, we have, of course, the East River surrounding us, and we have our bridges, but we also have ferry boats and water taxis, and the transportation potential for Brooklyn could be, again, easily translated back to a theme park, an Olympic theme park that is Brooklyn. Because if you think of the Olympics coming to New York, I could see a lot of it coming to Brooklyn. We talked about Keyspan Park, we talked about the Sportsplex to be built in Coney Island, we talked about Bruce Ratner's dream for the Nets at Flatbush and Atlantic. All these are sporting facilities, but you got to get to them. And I see you, I mean, you could laugh, but I see you as a city planner. You know, really, this guy...
Is that a job offer?
Yeah, sure.
If I'm available.
Yeah. Now, Marty has many volunteers. Notice the way I just took away is
yes.
It's a different kind of incentive.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, in Brooklyn, we're like the Beach Boys. We get around. And when we go from neighborhood to neighborhood, we're going from culture to culture, from ethnicity. Can you spell ethnicity?
Got me. Can't.
Got you. Well, it's.
How about you?
I can spell it.
Put me on the spot. Let me
All
see you spell it.
E-T-H-N-I, capital C-I-T-Y, because Brooklyn is ethnic city. Just like Disney World has got Epcot with the culture, the museums, the restaurants, the house tours, the street festivals that are all over Brooklyn in all the neighborhoods, because every people that have come to America, well, they came in Brooklyn, they stopped in Brooklyn, and they stayed. Working with, what's his name? Oh, what's that borough president's name? It's the same as that Eminem, yeah, Marty Markowitz, yeah. Everybody is working for the same thing. It's called tourism. Tourism is a brand new industry for Brooklyn.
Yes, I want to tell the rest of the neighborhood in Brooklyn, you have to get to know Brooklyn. I just learned a lot from this young man here. You need to get on a train or get on a bus and go to the very next community in Brooklyn and learn a little something. I grew up in a community that he knew more about. So I think it's important that we all travel and learn our borough like we should.
I'm going to play a game with you because you're so right.
Okay.
You said diversity.
Right.
We're going to spell diversity a funny way.
Okay.
D-I-V-E-R, capital C-I-T-Y, because Brooklyn is a diverse city.
Yes. Oh, diversity. Okay.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Tourist Office. I'm Ron Schweiger, the Brooklyn Borough historian, and by the looks of the mob in here, Brooklyn is alive and well. And to quote a friend of mine, Bruce Friedman, be a tourist in your own borough. Get on the subway, go a few blocks, a few stops, get off, and you'll be in a whole different part of the borough and a different ethnic area of New York City.